Recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the gentlelady from North Carolina for yielding me the customary 30 minutes, and I yield myself such time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, this process sucks. None of what we are doing here today is about governing. We aren't here to improve health care access or to put money back in hardworking people's pockets or to make life better for Americans or, for that matter, anybody in any way. We're here because Republicans want to protect powerful people. They want to protect billionaires, protect those at the top. It's about doing Donald Trump's bidding. Shame on them. Earlier this week, I offered a simple amendment to release the Epstein files that Donald Trump, his AG, his FBI director, and his supporters tell us contain a list of clients of Jeffrey Epstein. Let the American people make up their own mind. But Republicans, they voted it down. Every single one of them. Why? Because Donald Trump, for whatever reason, doesn't want these records to get out anymore. After years of promising America that his administration would release the Epstein files and tapes, Trump is now calling it a hoax. He's calling his own supporters stupid for believing the things he told them. And you're deeming adoption of a bullshit resolution on Epstein that does nothing. Let me be clear. This resolution does not have the force of law. This does not have the force of law. It's political theater. It's a smokescreen for Republicans to hide from doing something that would demand Trump's DOJ release of these files. This is a glorified press release, a talking point to save face, something they can wave around and say, see, we care, so they can walk free of shame while doing absolutely nothing. This non-binding resolution does nothing to get these files released. And get this, when we ask them, when is this non-binding, useless resolution coming to the House floor, the answer was, well, it's up to the majority leader. Look, either Republicans want to actually release the files or they don't. There's no middle ground here. You guys don't get credit for pretending to care. You don't get points for playing PR games while the people who enabled Epstein's abuse go unnamed and unpunished. This is why people hate Congress. This is why they don't trust government. Republicans talk about supporting the victims. They talk about holding powerful people accountable, but it's lip service. When the time comes to do something, they come up with a phony, fake vote to give themselves political cover. Which brings me to this rescissions package, Mr. Speaker. Another disaster. Fiscal irresponsibility masquerading as cuts. The other side just added $4 trillion to the debt with their big, ugly billionaire tax break bill. The big, ugly bill costs 450 times what these rescissions will save. It doesn't even come close. Now, I should mention that these rescissions are also deeply harmful. It cuts funding for international aid that provides life-saving health care. People are going to die because of these cuts. It undermines Ukraine and our allies. It slashes public broadcasting that delivers essential news to communities nationwide. Republicans call it tightening the belt, but it's the same old story. Republicans blow up the budget for billionaires, and then they nickel and dime everyone else to pretend they care about the debt and the deficit. It's nuts. And if we were all being honest here, nobody even truly knows exactly what the hell is in this bill. As Senator Tillis, a Republican, said, and I quote, "I suspect we're going to find out that there are some things that we're going to regret," end quote. Susan Collins, another Republican, said, and I quote, the rescissions package has a big problem. Nobody really knows what program reductions are in it, end quote. You can't make this stuff up. And finally, let's not forget the Trump administration, as we speak, is illegally withholding over $425 billion in congressionally approved funding while Republicans in Congress rush to get these rescissions done, covering for the president once again, afraid to raise an eyebrow to question what he's doing. This is not how this place should work. None of what we've experienced with this majority is normal. This is government by chaos, run by a party that can't count its own votes, can't pass its own rules, and can't stand up to the White House after all their broken promises. This week has been shameful. People are watching. They see what's happening, and they're tired of being sold out, spun, and left behind. I reserve my time.
Gentleman from Massachusetts reserves. Members are reminded